football dads are. Me reflecting back on last night's game against Aston Villa, the frustration set in last night and the disappointment of the result 1-0. We should have got at least a draw out of that game. There was chances and there was opportunities, and when we went 1-0 down, we sort of developed more into the game and took control of the rest of the game. In fairness, we was the better side by quite a way, but there was a few decisions there as well that are questionable. I mean, Gabriel Jesus gets kicks in the box. Should that have been a penalty? I mean, you see it. You see him as he lifts his leg. The Aston Villa player, I can't remember what player it was, kicks out his ankle, and he goes over. No penalty. The equalising goal, the VAR ruled it out for a handball. I mean, was it conclusive? You know, when you look back at the other games against when the decisions are gone against Arsenal, when Newcastle scored, they said that all them three things were inconclusive. They couldn't tell the angle, camera angles, all that. You could not really actually tell. And in fact, if you look at as the ball goes into the box, it's Kai Havertz on the shoulder, and then it's Matty Cash on the arm before it bounces around in the middle, and both their hands are in the way. The freeze frame they showed, it was blurry. How can you tell that Havertz's hand and not Matty Cash's hand? To me, it's just mind blowing. I mean, I've dusted myself off after the loss. You know, it's a great side, Aston Villa at the moment. They beat Man City as well, but they controlled that game against Man City. They had 22 shots on goal against Man City last week. Man City only had 2. They didn't do that to Arsenal. They didn't control us like that. So I'm thinking to myself, you know, is there an agenda? But you know, you can't keep going on about it. I know, because you get called a moaner, this and that, but you've got to look at it. I mean, most fans are against Arsenal nowadays. I mean, Tottenham used to be the most 80 team in the league. I think more fans are going towards Arsenal now because of the jealousy. Yeah, I mean, the jealousy that Arsenal are coming back. They're coming back and they're getting back to their best, and I think they're more well equipped to winning the league this year than there was last year, even though we was top of the league for so long and just capitulated at the end. But this season, I think we're stronger. We've got more. I mean, with what Declan Rice has brought, and don't forget Julian Timber's still out injured. So what he could have brought as well, we don't know for sure. But we know now that Declan Rice, what a player he's developed into. Well, he was already a great player, I know, England international, but what he's developing, how he's pulling Arsenal forward, how he's doing that to us. And a perfect replacement for, they say he's replaced Granit Xhaka, but really Havertz has replaced Xhaka. Is more of a Thomas Partey replacement, in my opinion. Can you imagine if Thomas Partey was playing at his peak as well, and Declan Rice, and in a double pivot there? There's no one to get past us. We'd run away with the league. We might even be invincible. You never know. But, you know, we can't tell that. It's all like hindsight. But Arsenal very, very unlucky not to get at least a draw out of that game yesterday. But we move on. But we can't keep, you know, there was fans that turned against Arteta again. In fact, he wasn't even on the touchline. I know he picked the team and everything, and he had contact with iPod Albert, but, you know, he weren't. The difference he must make in games, Arteta, do you know, when he's on the touchline and he's directing, he's like micromanaging everything. They missed that. They missed that on yesterday, Arsenal, I believe, and that's what I think. Other teams and managers know that. They absolutely know that, and I think Unai Emery was probably relieved that Arteta wasn't on the touchline next to him in the technical area, screaming, barking orders out, directing, waving his arms around, saying, go, drop, get forward, whatever he says, you know. And there's a lot of Arsenal fans writing off saying it was a shambolic result. How can it be a shambolic result? Aston Villa are like third in the league. They beat Man City, they outplayed Man City. How is it a shambolic result? You can't win every game 4 or 5 fucking nil. It's ridiculous, these so-called Arsenal fans. Arsenal, look at Man City last season when they just said, oh, dust yourself off, move on when they've had their few little slips. No, we're confident, mate. We're sticking behind our team. Where's your support? Stick behind your team. Get behind your team. Stop slagging them off all the time. Every time you lose a game or a result don't go your way, you slag them off. You all bang out of order, mate, in my opinion. Bang out of order. Listen, Arsenal, I'm supporting my team through thick and thin. Let me know what you think in the comments.